Thank you for watching Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to Northview High School for tonight's volleyball matchup between the Northview Knights and the visiting Monrovia Bulldogs. As we welcome you to our perch here at Northview High School. As the warm-ups are going on, Walter Gordon, Trey Minot here bringing the action tonight. And Trey, it's always exciting when we come here to Northview and volleyball action. The great program that has been built, and these young ladies are getting tuned up for sectional play, which is right around the corner.
Yeah, Northview, over about the last, I'd say, 8 to 10 years, has just had a really good volleyball program, and this year's, much the same. Coming in with a record of 15-5 overall, ranked number 13 in Class 3A. Been playing some really good volleyball. They won an early invitational tournament, and they're just looking to take that success into the postseason. On the other side, Monrovia struggling just a little bit, 5-13 overall, ranked 73rd in 2A, but this is why we play the games, right, Walt? Because if you look at it on paper, everybody assumes Northview's going to run away with this one, but Monrovia is going to come out here. They traveled a long way to be here tonight to play this game, and I'm sure that they're looking to get out early and fast, and they're going to have some hitters. They're going to be able to hit the ball hard and make it, not as easy as Northview wants it to be. They want them to roll over, but that's why they show up every night, and that's why they practice every day. So I think we're in store for a good volleyball game.
You saw a moment ago Coach Scott McDonald rallying the troops and giving some, instruction, words of encouragement as, coaches do. It's not a whole lot as far as game plan that you're really talking about. That all that's already been laid out. You're trying to get people in the right mindset, I suppose, to come out here and compete.
Yeah, I don't think people really understand at the high school level how hard it is to see a program like Northview, where they're at as far as coming out and executing almost every night at a high level like they do. They've been blessed with a lot of talent over the years, but they've also put in the work. The girls that might have been on the fringes, coming into their freshman, sophomore years, by the time they're juniors and seniors, they're playing really high-level volleyball, and it's really made it easy for Coach McDonald and his other coaches as far as that goes. But it's not from lack of effort. They put in the effort, they put in the work to get there, and they've just had a really good team for a lot of years.
As they say, iron sharpens iron, and if you want to step foot on the court, at some point, then you best put in the work, because there's some people nipping at your heels, and also people out in front of you when you have a program like this that are, not necessarily trying to keep you from being on the court, but nobody wants their spot taken.
No, and that's the thing, is it's so competitive here at Northview that you just never know. I mean, if you have a couple off games, you're practicing not nearly as good as you could be, you might take a seat on the bench for a game, 2 games, and then it turns into 5 or 6 games, and before you know it, you're sitting there cheering on your teammates, being a good teammate because you've lost your spot because you haven't worked as hard as the other girls. That's what they try to instill with the girls here, and I think you've seen it as, a lot of programs are happy to have a couple good athletes, and Northview has put a couple athletes out at the D1 level of college, and we've got a couple girls here tonight, that we could feature and talk about that probably will be in that same category, in that same conversation.
And we definitely will highlight some ladies as we go along here tonight. We'll step aside for our break here in our pregame show, and come back and get you set for volleyball action. It's Monrovia and Northview on the Indiana Sports Network.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
Shaw Chiropractic is a big part of Clay County and Northview sports. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael are the specialists you need to help you feel better. If you're an athlete, a farmer, work in a factory, or just work in your backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic is located in the Kroger Strip Mall in Brazil. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow, so call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
As we're sitting here and watching Northview's warm-ups, it's kind of, at some points, kind of awe-inspiring as they're going through some drills that you see on your screen right now is right at the net. You kind of watch it and can kind of get mesmerized a little. Like I know for the opposition, that could be a little intimidating. Not necessarily Monrovia. I'm not saying just them, but you know, as you're watching the other team warm up, sometimes you have to not focus on them because it could be intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, for me, one of the best things about this job is I get to sit and watch this unfold right in front of our eyes, and it's so fun to watch because, like you said, I come up here and I sit and I talk about it and we call the games, but for me, I'm a fan. I like to just sit and watch these girls warm up and see who looks like they've got it tonight and who's maybe a little bit off, and it gives us some things to talk about. But for me, you used the words awe-inspiring earlier, but it's just fun to come out here and watch these girls compete because you never know from night to night, especially on the Northview side, who it's going to be. And with Monrovia, I've done a little bit of homework, but I'm excited to see some of these girls after watching them warm up. I've got a couple girls in mind that I think are going to be, some pretty big players for them tonight. So it's just interesting to watch every time.
You mentioned Monrovia, kind of a down season, 5 and 13 overall. Look at the way they've come in here, winners of only 3 of their last 10 games. They did go to the Danville Invitational, took 1 to 3 matches there. The last outing was just on the 20th. What was that? Saturday? Today's Tuesday, so that's Saturday. Sometimes the days just are a blur and they just run together. But anyway, they dropped that one 2 sets to love. We look at the Northview Knights. The Knights are winners of 8 in a row, winners of 9 of the last 10. Their last loss was to a very proud Bloomington South school on the road. And then after that, like I said, they reeled off 8 games in a row. Only Linton, Stockton, and Greencastle were able to get on the scoreboard against them. Everyone else was 3 sets to nothing. And so this program is just kind of doing what they're supposed to do. You win the games you're quote-unquote supposed to win, and then you try to be competitive in others. When you look at their 5 losses, you got 2 to Plainfield, 2 to Zionsville, and that ain't too shabby. So you look at Northview in their schedule. They schedule well across sports, challenge themselves because they know where they want to be at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's one thing that Coach McDonald and his staff does really well is they expect to be there and they expect to try to go deep into the postseason. And you can't do it by, scheduling easy or light when it comes to those, out-of-conference games. So they look for teams that they feel can challenge them in a way that gets them ready for postseason play because at the end of the day, that's what it's about for them. They expect to get there, but they also expect to go deep, so they got to play that. We've sat here and we've watched the pregame. We've looked at some of this, but one of the things I want to do here real quick, take some time to thank our sponsors because without them we couldn't be here tonight. So Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and always York Automotive, giving us 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. We thank you guys for being our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you.
And it takes quite a bit to make this operation go. And if you want to get on board, be a sponsor, holler at Tony Harper, and we'll get something worked out with you. And as we're getting close to go time here, we're going to step aside quickly for one last break and come back and get you set for action. Be right back, folks.
Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa off South US 41 in Terre Haute invites you to make an appointment with owner and dermatology nurse practitioner Lindsay Wilson. Wabash Valley Med Spa offers full-body skin checks, weight loss treatments, injections, and more, available by appointment. Lindsay and her experienced staff also offer a carefully selected in-store inventory of skin products to help you look and feel your best. That's Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa in Terre Haute.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no-interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
If you are
your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
At this time, let's meet our starting lineups for tonight's contest. First of all, for the Monrovia Bulldogs, a freshman, number 21, Addie Jones. A junior, number 11, Lydia Tonner. A junior, number 5, Grace Deaton. A senior, number 12, Elena Race Terhune. A senior, number 3, Josie Kizzy. And a senior, number 2, Sierra Elliott. The Bulldogs are coached by Rob Zidell. And now for the home team, Northview Knights. A sophomore, number 11, Addie Dehart. A sophomore, number 10, Kaylee Kraus. A junior, number 9, Audrey Staggs. A junior, number 4, Alex Strala. A junior, number 1, Bella May. A senior, number 6, Carson Buck. And the libero for the Knights, number 3, a senior, Bryn Deacons. The Knights are coached by Scott McDonald.
Did I not? Yeah, he didn't say their libero. I think we're going to have a correction here in a moment. He didn't say the Monrovia libero, I don't believe.
They did not. The libero from Monrovia is Ava Keene. She's a senior. Officially, she's not really a starter per se because she has to start off the floor and then comes in immediately. But yes, she is the libero for Monrovia. They did announce Bryn Deacons for Northview as the libero. So,
and he kind of questioned himself. He's like, "Ooh, did I miss it?" Yeah, yep. I thought he might correct that, but that's okay. That's all right. Ava know who she is, and she's ready, and we're ready as well. I hope you're ready for some great volleyball action. These Monrovia Bulldogs from just a little piece down the road, and the Northview Knights. Monrovia looking for win number 6. Northview looking for win number 16.
I think more what I'm interested in right now, Walt, is that the theme song to Friends down there that they're playing?
It is. Yeah, it is. That's interesting.
That brings me back to my golden years right there.
And they just announced Ava as, I thought he would. Did I make that correction? Just a quick omission, and Ava will start out with the serve for the Bulldogs. And just like that, a nice serve, get on the board.
Yeah, good dive action to that first serve there as she got Bryn Deacons off of her feet a little bit as she couldn't come up with it. So early 1-0 lead for Monrovia as Keene back to serve again and see where she goes. She shoots at the Bella May. Northview not able to do much. And a quick 2-0 lead here for Monrovia is Josie Kizzy with the kill.
And you like a quick start, don't you?
Oh, if you're Monrovia, it's a must. You've got to get out and get on the board early, especially to kind of get Northview out of their rhythm. As Keene back for her third serve of the game.
And that one put away nicely by Northview. As now cut that lead in half.
Alex Strala with the kill there, and now Carson Buck, the senior, the big hitter, back to serve for Northview.
Got to put the brakes on there. She's ready to go.
She's got that big jump serve. She's ready to get into it, Walt.
That jump serve can be very hard to handle, can it?
Absolutely.
That one sails a little bit long.
Kizzy with a little bit of an unforced error there, taking it out of bounds. 2-2. Buck back to serve.
Not able to do anything with that is Monrovia, and a nice dig there. Keep this thing alive.
Another good dig out by Monrovia, and she just couldn't sneak it in on the back line there. Is another point for Northview. Buck going to be back for her third serve. Northview ahead 3-2. Carson Buck, really one of the high flyers here for Northview, Walt. We're going to talk about her quite a bit tonight. You're going to hear her name quite often.
And the placement there, not quite high enough as, you talk about unforced errors, and there was one for Addie Dehart.
You can see she just kind of put her hands on her head, a little bit of a short set and missed it there. So sophomore Allie Kizzy, I'm going to guess we have a sister on the court now, back to serve for Monrovia. As a wonderful, powerful
Yes.
serve to the back line and just snuck it in there. Walt.
Just snuck it in there. And sometimes you kind of unsure, is it going to sail long? It was right there on the line. Beautiful serve by Kizzy.
The back line for Northview didn't know what to do with it.
No, they didn't. And that one she kind of puts into the net. But the serve got some nice pace to it.
Yep. It's very long and drawn out as she's got that hand in the air for a while, and I think a lot of it's just placement when she gets that ball going.
And Northview with the serve tied up at 4.
Looks like sophomore Maggie Wilson gets it in play as Monrovia is able to handle it. Good save there by Buck on the back line.
Trying to find a spot there. Monrovia with a great block of the net. That one, oh boy, that was getting ready to be into the net. You have to kind of let that go, and it was sailed out of bounds.
Yeah, you're going to hear us call Miss Staggs quite a bit for Northview tonight as well at that up there at the net. She's a big-time blocker for Northview. She was able to get her hands on one there during that play, Walt.
Going to the outside and at the net once again. That's just tough to get over.
Yeah. I mean, when you got a couple big jumpers in May and Staggs up there.
Not able to get these sets down quite right.
Northview having some trouble early.
Yeah, they are. And that one's off the hands there. That's something that they're going to have to, get corrected here quickly.
But that's the beauty of this team sometimes, is even struggling in a couple of the areas that they are. You see 6-4 early lead as they just seem to fight through the adversity every time, Walt.
Middle attack there. Here we go. Just that one's, again, a little bit too close to the net there.
Just a little off, and May couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
And here's another one.
A little bit long, as just not quite there. Just a little bit off.
It's all about the set right now for Northview. They're just not giving the attacker very good sets.
Lydia Tonner with the serve for Monrovia. There's a better one. And what do you know?
Bella May puts it down with that one. I mean, that was a good set all the way around. Bella May, left-handed, able to come into it and strike it hard and takes it down as Northview with a 7-5 advantage and the serve.
Staggs. Blocked at the net, but they're going to say they went into the net.
Yep.
So Bulldogs with the point, trailing by 1, 7-6.
Still early in this first game, Walt, but Monrovia doing their best to hang around.
Oh, that one just went over. Great block. Both teams just battling it out here. Trying to find some footing early, Monrovia. Good effort. Good effort there.
As you see Allie Kizzy going all the way off the court trying to save that one. It's not for lack of effort on Monrovia's part, as they are doing their best to fight and stay in this match. Down 8-6 right now. Junior Bella May back to serve.
Oh, that just had great action, didn't it?
Just died.
Just, oh my goodness.
What
kind of like
dive
a sinker
to that.
ball.
Yeah. I mean, she got it over, and the girl thought she was there, and it even dropped on her.
I thought she was there, too.
Yeah. 9-6, Northview advantage. May back to serve, as that one carries a little more than the last one.
Cross court.
And point.
It's okay. I was looking for the call there. 9-7, Northview with a 2-point advantage. Grace Deaton to serve. Ooh, just a shade out. You heard the great communication there from the back line.
Yeah, and that's one of those things is, I mean, you got to call it early enough that the girl knows what she's doing. They made the right call that time, as, I mean, that was, just a fraction out.
Addie DeHart. That one's long. Off of Allie Kizzy. 11-7.
And the unforced errors from Monrovia starting to kind of get to him here in this first game as Northview stretched the lead to 4 with the serve.
Boy, right on the sideline. Northview opportunity. Oh, boy, good block at the net by Monrovia. Hello. Carson Buck.
And that wasn't even the best of sets.
It wasn't.
But Buck she's able to see the court so well. She saw the back line open there towards the middle, and she just hammers it.
When you're an athlete like that, sometimes you can cover up for some things. And
yeah.
Northview's definitely got a
great save there by Deacons.
Oh, boy, she went for – that was an almost impossible angle that Buck just went for. But you talk about the vision. She saw it, went for it, didn't quite get it. But, man, I'd say that's a great effort there.
There's not many girls on the court that are even going to attempt that, let alone make it as close as she did. Sierra Elliott with the serve from Monrovia.
And the put away for Alexis Strala. 13-8.
Libero, senior, Bryn Deacons back to serve for Northview. Good hard shot there by Addie Jones from Monrovia.
Ooh, that might have been out. And the put away there by Strala.
Is Alex Strala really shining here early in this first game? 2 or 3 kills, had a couple of good saves. So 14-8 Northview. Deacons back to serve still as they're starting to increase the lead just a little bit.
And that's not the way to keep that going. And she's saying, what in the world did I just do? That one, a little miss hit there from Deacons. That's all right. 14-9. See, Monrovia goes to that outside when they try to set things up quite a bit, don't they? Here's a middle attack, and boy, great job by Monrovia. Great
job. Heads-up play right there by Ray Terhune from Monrovia. She saw the Northview was back on their heels a little bit, and she just stuck it right there in the middle where nobody was.
Ava Keene with the serve. Ooh, once again. I'm telling you, that's a couple of aces where they've been right there on the line with the serve. It just now back up to 14-11 within 3 with the serve. Keene.
Yeah, I mean, Northview trying to pull away, and Monrovia says, nope, come back here.
Just ate her up. Just absolutely ate her up. Stags.
And, Walt, the thing I enjoy about Stags is it's just consistent. Every game, game in, game out. Whether it's at the net, the kills, the blocks, whatever it is, she just does it well.
Good serve there. Very deep. Boy, Monrovia just couldn't do anything with that. Here we go. Oh, not a good set, Stags. The timing wasn't there.
Yeah, timing was a little off.
And not a whole lot you could do with that as Bella May, when she puts her mind to it. If the ball's anywhere close to a decent set, you're in a little trouble.
Bella May has that ability to kind of hang in the air long enough to figure out what she wants to do with it.
And the serve by Buck, just a little bit long, 16-12. You talked about it, Monrovia just hanging right in there.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking 4 or 5 points in a row, and this feels like a very different first game.
Good serve.
Kizzy with the power.
Just Dehart, a good effort, but boy, that serve
caught
was
Buck
very
by
nice.
surprise on that one. She kind of got on her hands a lot faster than she expected, Walt.
And here comes Allie Kizzy again, just down 3. Everybody said out that time.
Yeah. You could tell she hammered that one. So 17-13, Northview in the lead. I won't say in control, as it feels like it's anybody's game right now.
And here's Northview once again, trying to, as you mentioned, stretch that lead. Oh, great serve. That
Maggie
just
Wilson
was nasty.
Maggie Wilson.
Woo.
As that thing got over the net, and then it looked like it just had a heat seeker. As Monrovia is going to take their first time out of the game. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here on the Indiana Sports Network.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa off South US 41 in Terre Haute invites you to make an appointment with owner and dermatology nurse practitioner Lindsay Wilson. Wabash Valley Med Spa offers full body skin checks, weight loss treatments, injections, and more, available by appointment. Lindsay and her experienced staff also offer a carefully selected in-store inventory of skin products to help you look and feel your best. That's Wabash Valley Dermatology and Med Spa in Terre Haute.
Thank you for watching the Indiana Sports Network.
18-13 as we're getting ready for action here as Wilson will serve once again. A nice directional serve. Oh, my. Wow, Monrovia really couldn't do anything with it. Just had to get it over the net, and they got it over the net right in there, an empty spot. They get a point out of it. They weren't even trying to get a point out of it.
Yeah, it feels like they're finding ways to keep themselves in this game. Well, and like I said, they've got to find a way to reel off a couple more points here, but game definitely not decided.
Tanner with a nice serve. Nice block by the libero, or a dig by Keene, excuse me. And that one put away by Staggs, the ever-consistent one, as you say.
And that feels like the first good set of the night right there. They're trying to do that short set quite a bit tonight for Staggs, and that's the first one that's really felt like it, got home.
And Staggs to serve.
Monrovia able to keep that one alive with a nice dig.
Longest rally of the night so far. And that was a mistake. That was flat out a mistake by Monrovia trying to set up the left side, and it went over the net, and Bellamé said, oh, okay, thanks.
Well, that's what you get with your big hitters up there at the net for Northview is they understand when it's coming their way on the mistakes. They hammer them, and they make them count.
20-14. Tying the largest lead now. What do we have? Northview point. So 21-14. Knights up by a touchdown. The Stag still with the serve. Ooh, just long. Great communication by the back line of Monrovia. Speaking of touchdowns, we'll be at Terre Haute North on Friday night. Terre Haute North hosting Columbus North. It'll be a 7 p.m. Kickoff, 6:45 pregame show. (22-15) now largest lead again as Bellamé back with the serve.
Northview starting to feel a little more comfortable here late in game one.
Woo, what a block. What a block. 'Cause I'm telling you what, Addie Jones comes with bad intentions. Just a freshman, does not look like a freshman.
No.
But, boy, the length at the net by Northview.
Kaylee Krause, she gets up.
Just a couple of points away for Northview, and oh boy, nothing doing there from Monrovia. Nice dig. Again.
Oh, man.
What effort by Monrovia.
Just to keep it in play, Walt.
And Buck again. Foiled. Best point of the match. Oh, there we go. The power doesn't work. 3 times the power, and this time the placement by Carson Buck is still a point. Any way you slice it, but that was a fun one.
Oh, that was the best point of the night, as you said. Bellamé back to serve. Game point, 24-15, Northview.
And there it is, 25-15. Northview wins game number 1, and wasn't a 10-point game until the end, but Northview was able to get that first one. We'll step aside for a break. Come back and get you set for game number 2 right after this.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's, from our family to yours.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at YorkAutomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
If you are an athlete, a farmer, work in the factory, or just work in your own backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic, located in the Brazil Kroger Strip Mall. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
$25-15 was the tally on game number 1 as you see Monrovia in their huddle with Coach Rob Zadgel trying to get things settled and give some great tutelage. Monrovia was right there for the majority of that game.
Yeah, it really didn't feel like a 25-15 game the way it ended. Monrovia felt like they were right there. A couple things go their way. I'm going to quickly transition. Are you, I think I know the answer to this, Walt, but you're a football fan, correct?
I am.
Did you see the professional football news today that the New York Giants have made the change to Jackson Dart?
Look, when I was watching that Giants game, I meant to text my buddies and I forgot to. I was like, man, is Russell Wilson done?
Well, Russ was not cooking. He was not cooking this weekend like he did the weekend before.
I think this, you draft a guy with Dart.
Yeah.
I mean, they drafted in the first round, right?
Yes, absolutely.
You're going to make that move sooner or later, and I think the time is now. I think I might agree.
It really makes sense with them also going to rookie running back Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah.
I mean, you want those guys to play together, especially as young as they are. We're getting prepared here to start game 2. I wanted to go off on that tangent for a minute because I was excited to see Jackson Dart take the helm today.
Yeah.
Northview going to start off serving game 2 here. Carson Buck looks like she's back, just waiting on the official go-ahead as the scorers are checking everyone. And game 2 begins.
Sometimes you just need an opportunity, and that's all that Strala needed there. That set came from just about the back line.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've mentioned Strala's name a lot tonight.
Yes,
she's
we
playing
have.
really well.
Yep. Great serve. Oh, man. That just really ate up, I think it was Grace Deaton there.
And I'm not sure what this whole new ace thing is here that Northview was doing as the girls were chasing each other around the circle. It was kind of interesting.
Okay. It's so interesting to see the different. Oh, boy, there's another one.
Let's see if we see it again. Nope,
no,
not that
just
time.
Okay. You know, the little ace celebrations is, different from team to team. And it's always interesting. 3 in a row so far. Here comes, make it 4. Oh, there it is.
There it is. As they are chasing everybody around. This is what Northview does to teams, though, is, once they get them back on their heels a little bit, they just put the pedal to the floor, hammer the gas, and usually pull away.
Buck. No ace that time. But Northview will have a great opportunity. All Strala needed was the set. 5-0. It was something interesting. We talked about game number 1. How many times is Northview in game number 1 it's close, and then when they get to around 20, it's time to put it away.
Yeah, they make the in-game adjustments, and they usually make them right.
Mm-hmm. Great angle. Once again, Bella May found an angle, and unfortunately for Reese Terhune, she couldn't quite find the range on that one. Quickly 6-0, and you might see a timeout at this point. Oh, there it is. Well, there's that string ends. I was going to say you might see a timeout pretty soon if this continues, as Cameron Schultz is coming in.
Sophomore for Northview.
Yeah.
I think this is their first time on the court tonight, Walt.
I think it is.
Monrovia is going with, I believe, Kinsley, Ali
serve.
Kizzy, sorry.
Great
start off
serve.
the game for them. Good serve.
Now, see if they can reel off a couple.
Yeah, I mean, if it's anything like game one, they'll kind of punch back a little bit and try to tighten this up, as it's only 6-2.
And the communication there again, as Schultz did a great job letting that go. And Carmen Briscoe coming back for the serve.
A couple seniors entering there for Northview with Briscoe and Addie Murphy.
Ooh, boy, was it the Greencastle game we saw Briscoe was about 8 or 9 in a row. She was just on fire with that serve.
Well, and that tells you how deep this program is if you got a couple seniors, 4-year girls that, you know, they make it in here and there to games, but there's just so much talent up and down this roster.
And ready and willing was Staggs. Sometimes it's hard when you get that dig to control it and make sure it doesn't go over the net. That's difficult.
Well, and that's what's so good about the Northview blockers up there at the net is they're able to identify it pretty quickly, and they don't miss a chance to put it home.
There's a decent chance, snuffed out. Oh, boy. Communication wasn't good there for Northview as that one goes awry, 8-4.
Everybody kind of got caught looking at each other thinking somebody else was going to get that one, Walt.
Josie Kizzy with the serve. Yep. Nothing you can do about that.
That was all set right there.
Yes, it was.
Carmen Briscoe
Perfect.
with the beautiful behind her head set, knowing exactly where Bella May was with the left hand, and she was putting it away easily.
It was the best set of the night.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I mean, and to be able to set it behind her head to a left-hander like that, that's something to watch.
Bella May with the serve. And Ava Keene puts that one, no, out of bounds. Out of bounds, and here comes Bella May once again. 10-4. Great dig. And right across there is a great opportunity for Kraus as she puts that one away. And there's your timeout. 11-4. We'll be right back after this.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
Welcome back here to Northview as Bella May taking the serve for Northview. Up 11-4 in game 2. Northview winning game 1. Deacons with the save there as Carson Buck's able to get her hands on one. Monrovia with the rally, keeping it alive. As that kind of played against them there, Walt, as they tried to hammer it home and they got it kind of stuck on the net. So point for Northview, 12-4. Bella May back to serve. One more time.
just a little bit too much.
You know, but we mentioned how deep this Northview team is, and if you're Coach Scott McDonald, how fun is it to know that you've got a senior in Carmen Briscoe who can come in and set the way she's setting? I think we have a point correction there.
Yeah, they said it was all went off the hands.
Yep.
But Briscoe is playing so well,
mm-hmm.
and I hope she stays on the floor for a good little while because her sets have been money.
Yeah, it's got Northview rolling here in game 2 as it's 13-4.
There's another one.
She's getting it to her hitters in the right spot.
Mm-hmm. There's a hitter, and there's a nice spot cross court deep.
And all set up again by the effort of Carmen Briscoe as she dives to the floor to keep that ball alive to get it started.
Bellamy still back there with the serve and into the net. I jinxed her.
I want to take a quick second here to thank our camera operators for tonight's game, Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, and Noah Gastineau. Video technician Keith Lawson, produced and directed by none other than Tony Harper. We thank those guys doing all the behind-the-scenes work, making our jobs pretty easy where we just get to sit here and blab a little bit, Walt.
Yep, I'm pretty good at blabbing. Buck snuffed out. And that one, Addie Jones, I don't think she was quite ready for that one. As she's a pretty good-looking freshman, isn't she? She's going to be all right.
She's definitely a good-looking freshman, and then the block there by sophomore Colby Rogenbuck for Northview is, I don't know where they grow these volleyball players, Walt, but we got some big girls up there on the front line.
6-foot sophomores. That one hits the floor, 16-5, getting away quickly from Monrovia. As we've just seen this story play out over and over and over as that one just a shade outside as Monrovia gets that point.
I mean, it almost feels like the only points that Monrovia are getting at the moment are unforced errors from Northview, and that's a really bad place to be for the opposition.
Sierra Elliott.
Good serve.
Mm-hmm.
Good save there by Deacons.
And boy, Strala once again.
That one's set up by Carson Buck.
Yeah.
Not only can she hit it, she can set it. She's all over the court right now.
Mm-hmm. Deacons, the serve.
Good save there by Deacons.
Unfortunately, Reese Terhune just couldn't quite get that one over the net. As Northview up 18-6.
They are just rolling, Walt.
Yep, they are. And that one's going to be long. Getting ready to sing some Tina Turner, talk about rolling. And nobody wants to hear that, though. Another timeout. Be right back.
Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
Shaw Chiropractic is a big part of Clay County and Northview sports. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael are the specialists you need to help you feel better. If you're an athlete, a farmer, work in a factory, or just work in your backyard, you need the benefits of chiropractic care. Shaw Chiropractic is located in the Kroger Strip Mall in Brazil. Dr. Julie and Dr. Michael Shaw, your friends for chiropractic care.
And Deacons with the serve, 19-6. Northview. Jones blocked at the net. Give her another opportunity. Yeah! Woo. Go right back to Addie Jones. I'd give her many opportunities as you can. I like her, man. I'm telling you. Hope she continues with it and grows and perfects her craft. She's going to be nice.
But Monrovia can't do anything with it as they get the serve back and the unforced error immediately as they are down 20-7. Now on the verge of going down 2-0 here. Buck back to serve for Northview. She started the game hot for Northview with 5 or 6 in a row.
Length at the net. I mean, that's the story of the night, is Northview just too much at the net. You know, I don't say every, but most, kids growing up, you got that when you're a little boy, you got that, special lady that you see on TV, and they're like, oh, man, she's pretty. Well, for me, it was Tina Turner, Linda Carter, and Daisy Duke. Those are my 3, man. So, I think about that Tina Turner. You see Roland, I think about Tina Turner, man.
Well, they are definitely rolling right now as Northview up 22-7 with the serve.
Yep.
Senior Carson Buck all smiles back there.
Oh, beautiful serve as Monrovia couldn't quite get to that. It's a good effort by Elliott, but, man, that was great placement by Buck.
This is one of those games that's quickly turning into those girls at the end of that varsity bench that maybe don't see a whole lot of time are gearing up. You might see them start stretching here soon, Walt.
I agree. I mean, the guy I went to school with at Terrell South, he was a year ahead of me. I'm not going to call his name out, but he was like that for basketball, and the coach told him to go in. He didn't have his shoes tied. He missed his opportunity. I'm like, boy, you got to be ready.
You get
got
comfortable
your shoes
down there.
Well, yeah, he just knew he wasn't going to get in the game, and he did. There went that. And another win by Strala. What more
Alex
can you say?
Strala. She has been the player of the night for Northview, as she has just been all over the court and making good things happen. Northview back to serve here. Game point in game number 2, 24-8, and it's going to be senior Carmen Briscoe taking the serve.
And it should be. She has just made such a difference in this.
Monrovia digs this one out.
Who's it going to be? Well, it's going to be Stags. 25-8 after a 25-15 first game. We'll step aside and come back for game number 3. We'll be right back on the Indiana Sports Network.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsay Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no-interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back to Northview High School. Game number 3 getting ready to get underway. Northview leads 2-0. I'm going to take a second to thank our sponsors one more time tonight. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and as always, York Automotive, the 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Quick shout out to the camera operators again tonight since we got some time. Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, and Noah Gastineau. Our video technician, Keith Lawson. Producer and director, the brains behind it all, Mr. Tony Harper. Thank you guys for being a part of this. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Sports Network, something that we really enjoy doing here. Bringing youth sports in the area, high school athletics, college athletics. We just really enjoy what we do, being able to put this product out there for the people sitting at home that might not be able to make it to the game, to the event, whatever it is. We enjoy being here. We enjoy doing this for you guys. So if you want it to continue and you've got some opportunities to sponsor, reach out to Tony Harper. He'd be more than happy to talk to you.
And we've got a couple more opportunities here at Northview High School. We'll be back here on October the 2nd as South will be here at Northview for volleyball match. And then October the 7th, Danville Community will be here at Northview. So the 2nd October and 7th of October be our last 2 volleyball broadcasts here from Northview High School. So This is what is our fourth? Yeah, no, third of 5. So,
it's almost October, Walt.
Yes, it is. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Senior Ava Keene from Monrovia starts game 3 here.
Guess who? Guess who?
Briscoe to Staggs with the kill. Seems like we've said that a couple times tonight.
Yeah, man. I tell you, Briscoe's has made such a difference when she came in, and Northview much more organized after she came in phase. Oh, there's finding a spot right there is Reese Terhune.
Monrovia able to get the serve back here, 1-1. They are looking to try to extend this to a game 4. Back there to serve, lefty sophomore Allie Kizzy. She's been effective with the serve.
Oh, just
man,
no chance. No chance. Staggs is just on fire.
But they brought in Briscoe,
yes.
and for the time that she's on the court, she is able to hit that short set right where Staggs wants it. As she's getting up at the height of her jump, she's able to just hammer it down.
It's kind of like a quarterback that, is going to hit the receiver where the receiver can catch the ball, run with it, and how about that placement? And not get hammered by a safety. You go over the middle, you go outside, doesn't matter. Sometimes you need it in the right place. You don't have to stop your momentum or get hammered by a safety. And Briscoe is just putting the ball in the proper spot, knowing where her teammates want the ball and where they can be effective. And I just can't say enough about the job that she's done here tonight.
She has played phenomenal.
And phenomenal is a word that you would use to describe Carson Buck. That senior is phenomenal.
That just goes to show you how talented this group is. I don't feel like we've said a lot about Carson Buck tonight.
It's
been more Alex Strala, Carmen Briscoe, Audrey Staggs, and then, by the way, we have Carson Buck.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, I tried to go with the little softy there, and she said, "Forget it. I'm going back to the power." One more. Oh, how about Addie Murphy getting in the action?
Well, that's the thing is we could talk all night about so many girls on this roster. As we've barely mentioned Bryn Deakins tonight, and she's one of the most important girls on the floor for them, being the libero. I mean, they are just loaded with talent.
Maggie Wilson serve. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, into the net.
Yep, girl in the net.
I kind of thought that Bella was going to kill that when it came over the net, but she's going to set it up. And Northview got the point anyway, 6-1, as Wilson back with the serve. Into the net there. You can kind of see when it rolled off her finger, off her hand. That one kind of be a little short. Tori DeHart coming in.
Looks like Lydia Tonner going to be back to serve Monrovia. Down 6-2, trying to get back into game 3 here.
Need a few points quickly here. Right in the middle is Bella May putting it away.
And we've seen it so many times with Northview this year in the games that we've covered. It's like they just rock the baby, and the next thing you know, they go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over.
Yeah.
And that's what they consistently do.
That's right. Just ate up Ava Keene there. Okay. 8-2. Ooh, did it touch her?
Yep.
It did.
Off the hand. Point for the Knights, 9-2. As Northview looking to run away and hide here in game 3 and end the night. Bella May just flicks it over the net to get things moving. A little bit of a rally going here. Addie Murphy with the errant kill attempt. Way past the back line. Point to Monrovia. Now 9-3. Josie Kizzy back to serve for Monrovia.
Oh, yeah, just got to get it over there. Oh, boy, it worked out as Raina Morin. Just had to get that over, and sometimes this works out. Another freshman from Monrovia is Morin, and Kizzy with the serve. A little bit long. Did it touch? Nope.
Nope.
That's Rogan Buck, a little long on that. And a few in a row here by Kizzy.
Good dig out there by Monrovia, trying to keep it alive and get another point.
Oh. There we go. As Bella said, okay, I'm tired of fooling around with this thing.
And she's like, well, it's my turn to serve, so let me go ahead and just end this right here so I can get back here doing what I want.
Yeah.
10-5, Northview ahead in game 3, up 2-0. Bella May back, ball in the air.
Jones.
Good save there by Deacons.
There's Jones. That's what I want to see from Jones. Just go with the heater. Go with the fastball. Go with the power. And you've got it. Use it every time.
And like you said, Walt, a freshman.
Yes.
And she's doing this, you know, against a really competitive Northview squad. I can't wait to see in a couple years what she's doing.
I'm telling you.
That's been the story for Monrovia right there. They try to break it, they get the ball back, an immediate unforced error to give it right back to Northview where they can keep rolling. As Briscoe back in the game, back to serve. She reels off 8 or 9 in a row here, Walton. It's night-night time.
And that serves couldn't quite handle it. And Northview gives it right back to him, kind of a gift. Well, that wasn't the finest point.
Not much that could be done with that one, Walt.
Yeah. 11-7. Sierra Elliott with the serve. Ooh, good serve.
And Walt, for as much as we've talked about Northview trying to run away here, it's 11-8.
Yeah, it is.
Monrovia is hanging around, trying to figure out how to get on top.
Elliott again. Ooh. I'd think about a time. I know it's 2 games low. I just think the Northview level has dropped significantly. I wouldn't mind seeing the timeout. 11-9.
I mean, the worst thing you can do here is give away this game and have to go to a game 4 when you've played as well as you have through the first 2.
And that one gets back to Northview, 12-9. So trying to get on the right footing. But, yeah, you just feel that the levels has dropped a lot.
You've seen it through the years. Coach McDonald, he won't go to that timeout very often, Walt. He wants his girls to play through it.
Kind of like Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
The Zen master.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out. And I agree with that. You got to figure it out. But
and Northview responds a little bit here. 2 points in a row. Deacons back to serve again. 13-9 here in game 3. Good hard serve there by Deacons.
That one way out by Grace Deaton. A little bit too much mustard on that one. 14-9. Deacons into the net. Well, this Northview volleyball program is just fun to watch.
Yeah.
If I think if you're a middle school or team, it'd be a good team to come watch play. Gonna learn at this level.
Yeah, if you've got a middle school girl interested in playing at the high school level, you need to bring them out.
Yeah,
They got several home games throughout the year, and you need to show those girls that are in middle school what it's going to take to be a part of this roster.
Yes. My daughter goes to Life Academy. It's not far from here, and I think I'm going to say something, to their volleyball coach, or maybe get a word to their volleyball coach that, maybe there's a few games left. We might want to get them over here after practice.
Mm-hmm.
They had practice today till 6:30. I wish I'd have thought about it. Hey, let's maybe see some of the ones that want to come over, come watch volleyball. And this is very high level.
Yeah.
So
Northview with the serve back here, up 15-12, midway through game 3. Buck back to serve. Good deep serve. Deacon's able to corral the save there. Bellarmé pushes it where just nobody is into the backcourt there for the easy point. Point to Northview, 16-12. Buck looking to put a few more points on the board here for Northview, lengthen this lead out.
There's one of them. There's one of them. With the serve, I tell you, I think it just ate up Elliott.
It just carries.
Just gets on you fast.
Just carries. Monrovia is going to take a timeout here in game 3. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Remember, an investment today could save your tomorrow. So call Lindsey Lunsford at Edward Jones in Brazil.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Bologna's from our family to yours.
17-12 for the moment. Somebody will have a point here momentarily. That somebody is Northview, as we are nearing conclusion of this one as the way it looks. Bellarmé is back. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Carson Buck is back. And it's about time for last call.
Yeah, it just too many unforced errors on the Monrovia side. They looked like they were trying to hang around here in game 3, but same thing that's happened through the other 2 games is Northview's just worn them down.
And just like that, how many times we've seen that at the net? Just too much length, too much height. Strala, haven't said her name in a while, have we?
Monrovia player in the net there, so Northview's going to get that point. 20-12, yeah. And Strala, we haven't mentioned her for a little over a game, but Northview just firing on all cylinders here, Walt.
Yeah. See if we can get here.
Good save by Deacons. Even better by Briscoe to keep it, but Strala out of play, out of bounds.
20-13. Schultz going to come back in. And to serve, it's Ali Kizzy. Okay.
Good save there by Schultz to keep that alive.
Oh, right back at you. Right back at you. Was that D-Hart or was that May?
D-Hart and May both together. They kind of just hammered it right back. 21-13, Northview leads late game 3. Sophomore Maggie Wilson, who can get on a roll fast, back to serve.
Deacons. Great job. And a little long there by Murphy.
Several good saves by Deacons tonight to get the ball back in the air and get it in play for Northview to have a chance.
What else would you expect, though, you know?
That's your libero. That's what she does. She throws her body around. She does what she can to keep the ball in the air.
Lydia Tonner with a serve. Boy. Oh, wow. How'd that get over the net?
Schultz with a great save to get that up there.
And no chance.
Bellarmé.
You know, boy, Northview very opportunistic there. As, you know, a point that maybe shouldn't have been theirs. And Bellarmé just puts it away after a great set. Look out. Nice rally here.
Monrovia fighting to the end.
They are. The point continues. Bellarmé blocked at the net. Don't see that much. And finally put away by Murphy as that was a long one.
That was one of the longer rallies of the night, Walt. And I mean, it comes out to be the same result. Northview with the point, but a lot of good action on both sides there.
DeHart. Great placement on that by Schultz. And put away by May.
I mean,
Match
we've talked about Strala, but Bellarmé, the last game and a half here has come on strong as DeHart back to serve for the game and the set and the match. Monrovia keeps it alive.
And
that's a
is.
fitting in right there. Bellarmé one more time. Northview wins this one 25-14. They take it in 3 games, 25-15, 25-8, and 25-14.
Remember,
Northview
an investment today
easy.
could save your...
You know, it's interesting the way this goes. This seems like this same thing on a different day for Northview. They're just solid.
Yeah, I mean, really nothing out there as far as competition went for Northview tonight. They won at every level. They won pretty easily. Monrovia came out strong in the beginning, made it look like it was going to get somewhere, but, you know, in the end, Northview just too dominant. Is up and down the lineup. I'm pretty sure we mentioned every girl on the Northview roster at least once tonight, and that just goes to show what this team is about. Is all over the court at any given time. Any girl can do something, from Strala to Buck to Briscoe, you know, all of them. Bellarmé. I mean, Northview they came out here, they did what they were supposed to do, they handled business, and they win it in 3 games easily.
And Monrovia took one to the chin, but they've got some things to work with.
Yeah, I mean, freshman Addie Jones, sophomore Allie Kizzy, I really liked what I saw from them. I mean, a little bit of a down year for them, like you said, but I don't think that they are going to stay down for long with some of those younger girls coming up as they get a little more experience.
And we wish them nothing but the best the rest of their season and then in the sectional play, which is a few weeks away. Monrovia drops to 6-16. Northview raises their record to 5. Excuse me, Monrovia 5-16. Northview 16-5 is what the records go to. That'll be our next volleyball broadcast here on the Indiana Sports Network. As I mentioned, it'll be October 2nd as Terre Haute South will be in the building. Our next broadcast overall will be on this Friday, as it'll be Columbus North it will be more Bulldogs at Terre Haute North, the Patriots. It'll be a tough one for the Patriots, but hey, the 100 yards and 11 on 11. The clock will say 12 minutes when we begin, so anything can happen, but it's going to be an uphill climb, and we wish them well. That'll do it for our broadcast. I want to thank our sponsors one last time. Carbon Heating and Air, Evan Jones by Lindsay Lunsford. Excel8 Sports, Village Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Bologna's Italian Restaurant, Medell National Bank, and York Automotive. Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, Noah Gassno, our camera operators, video technician Keith Lawson, and director Tony Harper. For my partner Trey Minot, I'm Walter Gordon saying good night, God bless. This has been a production of Indiana Sports Network, LLC. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching Volleyball on the Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching high school volleyball on Indiana Sports Network.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.